everyone, and welcome back to Wawa's Angels Nursery. Today we have a very special video because all of these beautiful babies are available for adoption. I know a lot of you have been talking about baby spring fever, and I have babies for your fever. All of these babies are authentic, and they all will come with their COAs and paperwork, as well as a beautiful box opening for each one, and every box opening is different. Let me know at the time of adoption if you would prefer a girl or a boy, and I will make sure to coordinate the box opening. So without further ado, let us start. And we will start with Nivea. This is the Nivea sculpt right here. Very cute. We have beautiful painted toenails there. And we've got some veining in there and whatnot. And here we have the face. We have rooted eyelashes and we have painted hair. And let's go to the hand. You can see, this light is a lot better than my other one. You can see some of the veining and some of the paintwork there. Here's her nails. Don't mind my nails. There's that side. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. So let us move on then. So that is Nivea. Here is Levi. This is not the Bonnie Brown Levi. This is I believe it's Olga Auer that did this one. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm still learning. But yes, this is the sweet Levi sculpt. And we have this Levi dressed as a girl. There's some nails there. I try to show their paint a little better on this camera. My other camera is not the greatest upstairs, but you can kind of see a little better here. And this one is an adorable Baldy, and she has some veining there on the head and some modeling. And a pretty face. I love that baby. Okay, and then we move on to the Joseph kit. Now I actually have two of these. We have a blue-eyed baby, and then we have a hazel-eyed baby. So you can see the blue a little better. So we have pretty blue eyes there, and we have pretty hazel eyes there. I have these as a boy and a girl, but again, it could be whatever you want. And we have some some nails. I'll pop over because they have the same limbs, and they're both painted the same way. And I have put a light texture on these two, so their skin is it's still smooth, but it has a light texture applied, textured varnish, to add a little realism. And of course they have both painted hair. Excuse me. And then we move on to Miss Claudia. This is the Bountiful Baby Claudia sculpt, and she has some pretty rooted lashes. And here's some of her details. They are painted very similarly to each other. I do like to experiment, but for the most part, you can pretty much tell one of my babies when you see them. And then, of course, this is my partial silicone. This is Mitchell. All right. And that is, she is all silicone on her head and her limbs, and then she has a cloth body. So yeah, she's super cute, and of course I gotta do the squish. Squish. I love this baby. She's so cute. So she is my first silicone, and there will be plenty more coming, guys. Plenty more. I'll show her little feetsies. Yeah, got some veining in there. Alrighty. Goodness. Then we have Primrose. This Primrose is the awake version. And she is rooted. And she has these very pretty blue-green eyes. I love them. I love them. Cute little scratch. And she is wearing her little crocheted rainbow outfit. Isn't she adorable? Oh my gosh, you guys. And here's her hand with her little nails, and I try to make the half moons on there. There's her feet. Up, you see the other hand. Okay. All right. And that is Miss Primrose. And yep, she is rooted. Rooted. Okay. And now we have Henley. Woohoo! I'll show you in the light a little better. She has pretty blue eyes. And there she is. She's a pretty girl. There's her hands. She's in a sleeper, but again, I paint pretty similarly across all my babies for the most part. Sometimes I will experiment, obviously. I do alternatives too. Speaking of which, I do have 3 alternatives available in my nursery. If you guys are interested, check them out. Okay. Sorry I have to keep stopping. I'm got like a dry throat because I've been talking all morning with my neighbor. We went out to breakfast and I probably talked a good 3 hours. So my throat's a little dry. I'm not sick though. But anyway, this is the Levi kit. I've named her Olivia because I had her as a girl. And that's her. Isn't she adorbs? And she, of course, is rooted as well. And I'll kind of show you a little bit more detail. So she has the baby scratches and modeling and veining and everything. She's so sweet. I love this kit. This is probably my favorite kit. Probably my favorite. Yep. Oh, we're going into the next baby. I have them all on my bed right now. So there's her little feet. There's your little feeties. So adorbs. Yep, so that is Olivia. And then we have Miss Jasmine. Let me see if I can move her up a little bit. Sorry for all the... I hope you guys aren't getting jerked around too much with my camera. But that is my Jasmine. She is available as well. She has the painted hair and rooted eyelashes. And of course all those details in there. And yeah. Very cute baby. This kit is brand new from Reborn. Bountiful Baby. She is a new kit and super cute. I love her open hand. Love that. Love that. Then we have this hand. So again, you can see we have our veining and some nails in there, sure. So that is Jasmine. And yep, she is available. All of these babies are looking for a home. And we have one more. Hold on. Now this one is super duper cute. Look at him. Now the one thing on him is that I tried to do some highlighting with the eyebrows so they look a little bit different color than his top hair. But nonetheless, still an adorable little dude. Yeah, there. Very cute, very cute. And this is, who is this? Quinn. Yeah, Quinn. Reborn Quinn. Now, he doesn't have his outfit on. I have him wrapped in a blanket. But there's his nails and hands. Because sometimes when I do photos, I'll take them out of their stuff afterwards so they don't get transfer dyes, anything like that. But you can see his coloring and stuff. pretty good. Let me get this other foot. Now he is painted slightly different than my normal. I did a little more red on him. Him and his sister Miranda. Miranda already sold. But I was experimenting with a little bit different approach. But it just means, you know, that I added a little more pigment to the feet and hands. That's all. That's all that means. You know, I like to try new things. You know, and I like to learn and try and get, you know, better and better. Without increasing my prices if I can help it. All of these babies, for the most part, except for Mitchell, which is my partial silicone, and Primrose, and I think maybe these two, because they're rooted, are a tiny bit more, but the rest are $1.99 plus shipping. So if you guys are interested in any of these cutie pies, just check out my nursery, and hopefully they can go home to their mommies and daddies, because it's time for them to go home. Yay! Whoa. Sorry, having a little too much fun here. Oh, I forgot two cuties. So this one is Daphne, and you see she's got some milia. That's what I was saying. Sometimes I'll experiment with different things. So you never know what I might be trying next. But yes, this is Sweet Daphne. She is a Baldy, and she has beautiful golden blonde rooted eyelashes. Yeah. And she is wearing her pretty avocado outfit. There's Daphne. She's got little baby splashes. And there's her little hand. Now I did paint Daphne a little bit darker toned on this one here. A little bit darker compared to a couple of my other babies. But I did that on purpose because I wanted to try new stuff. So there you go. So that's her. That's Miss Daphne. And then of course Mr. Bryson. These two babies were in a separate crib. So I totally forgot about them. I feel so bad. But here is Mr. Bryson. I made these two together. So he too has that milia, if you look really close there. And he's also a Baldy. Yeah, with the golden blonde rooted eyelashes. Look at those lips, you guys. Stop it. He is so freaking adorable. So that is Mr. Bryson. He's super adorable. And there's his little hands. Yeah, these little feeders. You gotta get the little feeders in there. You gotta get them toes in there. But yeah, him and Daphne are painted just a little bit darker than some of my other babies here, except for these little ones are kind of like a biracial tone, so they're more like darker olive skinned. So it really just depends. I mean, I paint in all different tones because I think it's beautiful to do that. I love to see all different kinds of babies. And one day, guys, I will take you on a little trip-a-rooney through my nursery of my private collection, but not today, because quite simply, I do not have the time. But I did want to show you guys all of these beautiful babies ready to go home, just like I said. And I will leave it at that and get you guys on your way so you can continue your day. And thank you for coming by. As always, I appreciate you so much. We are getting ever so closer and closer to our 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you have not subscribed, please do. Please. It will help me get to my goals so I can help this channel grow. and give away cool stuff. Give away cool stuff. Yeah. So that's my babies for sale. Go ahead and visit my nursery. Check them out. Check them out. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, just let me know. And hopefully I didn't make you guys ill with this film style. Like I said, I just wanted to pop in real quick. Real quick. These babies are ready to be adopted and go home. So I love you all. Thank you again for coming. I really appreciate you. It means everything to me. You guys are the absolute best. So I love you, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.